What's up, family? Gerald the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Let the King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to the Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.
What's up, good people? BetOnline is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts. Folks, you're back here on the Bossman Show with new head coach San Diego Toreros, Brandon Moore with me on the Bossman Show at the Pioneer League. Coach, how you doing, man, out there in sunny San Diego, man?
Oh, I'm doing well. San Diego is beautiful as always.
I hear that, Coach. Well, tell me, man, how's it feel to take this job over here at San Diego, man, leading this program, being a new voice for these guys, the new leader of this ship, man?
Well, I'm super excited about the opportunity. Got a number of tremendous players. Just finished putting my staff together. Super excited about that, and super excited just about the opportunity to lead the Toreros and to be here in San Diego.
No doubt, Coach. And I must ask you, man, San Diego's a special place. You know, they lost the Chargers, but now they have you guys San Diego State. Talk about the community getting around football there, man, because you all are what they have. That's the Chargers moved up to L.A. now. They can run behind you all and what you're building there and be a part of what the Trailers going to be doing going forward.
Well, we're trying to make a push maybe to get some more students, some more fans in the stands, and just to become more of a staple in the community and more of a staple and a place for people to just come out and support us on Saturdays. Hopefully we can kind of create that warm environment and give people an opportunity and the chance to cheer on a good product, to cheer on a good team, and try to win some games.
100%, Coach. And how has it been getting to meet your new players, getting to learn them learn about you? Because I know when you take someone new, it's always a little awkward tension at first, but how has it been getting them to trust and believe in you and the vision of your staff, who you've hired so far, and those who are coming? So how's that been for you, that process been?
I think I inherited a team that was hungry. I inherited a team that's used to winning championships, a team that's used to being successful and used to making a push in the playoffs. And I think that the players believe that I'm a coach and I'm a person that can pick that rifle up or press into that next opportunity and give them that opportunity, give them a chance to continue to win games, continue to win championships, and try to make a push in the playoffs.
And what's good is that you played in the NFL. You know what it is to get to that level. And I feel like having somebody like you there, show them the way of what it takes to become a pro. So they have an advantage of having you as a coach, in my opinion, because you know where they want to go. And you know the eye of the sky does not lie. You can play, scouts will find you.
No doubt, no doubt. This thing always comes down to belief, how much you believe in yourself and how much you believe in those around you. And that's my mission. My mission is just to get my team and my players to believe in themselves and to believe in each other. And and continue to make strides and develop and become better human beings and make a push.
100%, Coach. I feel like you know this as well as I do. Football starts for us all, and getting a good degree, networking while you're in college in this important time, while getting better on the field, can help set you up for success off the field once the cleats must be hung up for us all.
Absolutely, absolutely. One of our main recruiting pitches is the next 40 years of your life, and not just the next 4. And focusing on the network that the University of San Diego provides our student athletes, and this beautiful campus, and our legacy and our tradition of success on and off the field.
And Coach Moore, for you, at what point in your journey of life did you decide you want to get into coaching? At what point did you kind of have the bug to want to coach?
Well, I think this is always the funny to me, because I didn't decide I wanted to coach. My wife kind of decided for me. I had a son that was playing high school football. I'd retired from playing, and I just was enjoying retirement, to be honest with you. And he needed help, and he was struggling a bit, and I went out and helped them, and that kind of got the ball rolling for me. Worked for the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office for 6 years, and my wife told me, in not such a nice way, that she was done with me being a part of that line of work and serving my community in that way. And she wanted me to find, I guess, another outlet for me to do that, and being able to imprint and be a part of these young men's lives is just as rewarding as anything I could have dreamed of doing.
100%. And Coach Moore, my dad is a coach, and on Father's Day, seeing all his players text him Happy Father's Day, taking him to different weddings and baby showers and the reveals for his former players, man. Seeing my father get those from his players, man, I know how it is for you to have shown the impact you had on young men's lives who played for you 20, 30 years ago, with my father at least, so they still to this day hit him up and try to ask him for advice and counsel, because especially if you have with your coach is special. So it is always a life-lasting thing with your coach.
No doubt. I think the relationship between a player and coach is something that's really, really very special, and really, really intimate. It's really personal. And I think unless you've been a part of a team that has a culture that really fosters that and really believes in that, then it's hard to kind of explain and to describe what that feels like and what that looks like.
100% and 100%. And Coach Moore, for those who are here listening to this interview we're doing, talk about the pillars of your program. What does a Torero look like to you, the ideal one to be a part of this program going forward? What you want to recruit and bring into this program to build this thing out the right way is University of San Diego?
I think the biggest thing I think that we look for in our prospective student athletes is how hard you work. And I think you can tell how hard a student athlete is going to work, or how hard one of our prospects is going to work, just by taking a look at his grades and talking to his head coach. Our kids, the kids that we recruit, that conversation always starts off the same way. It's just going to be some version of, he's the hardest working kid on my team, and you don't have to worry about his grades. And typically those things run hand in hand. If you're a hard worker, then typically your grades are gonna follow suit. You always want to get the biggest, fastest, and strongest kids, but those, it doesn't always work out that way. So we recruit hard workers, and we recruit men of good character, and we recruit young men who, in all honesty, have a seamless kind of transition onto the football team and be able to adopt and imprint on the culture.
100%, Coach. I totally agree with that. And you know what, Coach? At your level right now, you feel like with the transfer portal, NIL, to that nature, you can get better high school players than you used to, because a lot of them are getting overlooked now because of how it is known commodities already. So you can get high school kids when neglected. It's a little bit better than usually you would be able to get right now.
No doubt. And it all depends on how you run your program. I think I run a program that, we're so in tune and so focused on development and developing character and developing not only the athletic side, but the, you know, mental health side, um, and trying to foster, you know, these young men's lives, and just be a positive influence in everything that they do. And I think it's um, crucial, and it's so important for us to recruit high school kids and to recruit these young 17 and 18-year-old um, kids to be able to fully imprint on and be able to fully develop them and focus on making better human beings.
100%. I agree with that totally. And coach, you're in a great area to recruit, though. You're in California, so much talent right in your backyard. So, do you see yourself going outside of that California radius to find the right fit? But really, you can just really draw a circle around your whole state and just go up and down I-5 there and find everything you need.
No doubt, no doubt. But you know, I mean, it's just one of those things. On Division I level, you can't recruit in the box. You've got to recruit nationally, and we plan on doing that. We're going to put our roots in California. We're going to get the majority of our football team is going to be fielded in the state of California. Just like you said, we got a number of talented areas and a number of talented schools, and really trying to establish a footprint within the state is going to be very, very important. But we're going to recruit Texas just like everybody else does, and we'll spend some time in the Pacific Northwest, and we'll venture out east a little bit as as the prospects tell us to. But we will be focused in California, but we'll dabble in some of the surrounding areas as well.
Yes, indeed. And coach, I feel like this coach football in Georgia, Texas, California, it's so well coached. It's like it's very high level. And when you get guys from states like this, they can't be plug and play as freshmen because they've been trained almost like college teams to begin with in high school. Talk about the
Absolutely.
level of high school football has it's improved and coaching has improved. So you get these young men from high school, they're ready to jump into it and go.
No doubt, no doubt. I think Texas, California, there's some schools in the Pacific Northwest, and there are a few schools in Arizona and Colorado who do a good job of having full-time coaches and full-time staffs, and really making a commitment to field some of the top football programs in high school in the country. I think they do an exceptional job at that, but that takes a commitment from the local district and from the parents. To allow their kids to be a part of programs like that, where football is important, where culture is important, and winning is important. So I think those are always schools we recruit, and that's why you can never put Texas too far aside from recruiting. You've got to send at least one coach there. Somebody's got to go and sweep the corners and see if there's anything hanging out in Texas, in California. There's parts of Florida and Georgia that are also meccas in recruiting and meccas for talent.
Yes, indeed. And coach, I feel like, man, like a guy from Georgia will let him come out there because of the weather. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's no humidity like he's out here. It's humidity like crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love coming out to California. No humidity like he is out here, man. Like come out of the house, you're drenched.
Yeah.
So
That's that sticky heat out there.
yes, that sticky heat. That
No
sticky
doubt.
heat, 100%. And coach, let me ask you this, man, for about the game itself. Since you played in the league and as football's evolved, man, for you, how have you seen the evolution of football offensively and defensively, in your opinion, coach?
Well, I think one of the major changes offensively, especially on the college level, is the ability for offenses to use their quarterback. I mean, it adds another blocker, it adds another runner, it adds a whole nother element, just in terms of, especially when you talk in terms of the run pass option. Defensive coordinators and defensive minded guys have to get creative about um, how they're gonna defend the quarterback and how they're gonna defend that extra option. And I think that's where you see a lot of the creativeness and come into football is with those different elements, especially as you see these quarterbacks start to get more athletic, and you see, especially on the college level, you'll see some teams will come out with two quarterbacks. One who's going to be more of your athlete can come in, run your RPO game, run your power read game, your perimeter run game, that type of stuff, and the other guy who's your manager and who's going to be able to deal the ball all over the field. So teams being able to switch in and out of personnel groups and really manipulate the box and manipulate some different things with you've got to be prepared sometimes to have 2 and 3 game plans going into one game just in case plan A doesn't work.
And I think, also defensively, you got to play more nickel now, and you have to have linebackers who can run, or safety in the corner and linebackers who kind of the same kind of body type that can run and cover, because these having that zero personnel out there, man.
Absolutely.
10 personnel.
Yeah.
Spread it. It's gonna be tough to cover all that. You have all the big guys out there, have who can run and cover these guys. They're all these different routes they're running down these days.
No doubt, the game has transitioned from a mauling, brutal pound the rock, run play action, game to this savvy. We're going to throw it every down, spit the ball to the perimeter, and take the runs when they give them to us. Type of game plan. I mean, coordinators have to get extremely creative defensively, man, just to try to match personnel and try to provide an advantage.
And I've been watching what the Falcons have been doing. They're going to be running more 12 personnel with Pitts and their tight end they drafted, because Pitts and them are like wide receivers. They're tight end, so you're in a pickle. Do you play as true 12, or do you play as nickel? So it's already putting you in conflict already. That's about who you throwing out there in that group.
Yeah, just being able to hide personnel groupings creates a ton of issues, because you're one team when that tight end is attached, and you're a whole different team when that tight end is flexed and in space. And you got to be able to account for all of those things within the down, because they can motion them and they can shift them and they can trade them from left to right, where, you have to balance the formation defensively. So, I mean, there's a number of different things, and coordinators like Cliff Kingsbury and some of the other more innovative minds offensively have really made things difficult.
Yeah, I know, Coach. I love watching the all 22. I love getting to watching it. I love seeing what's going on, man. Because I tell my girls, like, what are you talking about? I said, baby, just you don't understand what I'm saying. It's talking in deep football terminology around it. She's like, I said, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I forget you don't understand what I'm saying. This is what I. So did you ever have that problem with your wife too? Sometimes when you're talking like in full football code, and you forget.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that's me, man. I got to always make sure. Let me talk to her in simplest terms, not getting too deep in inside zone, outside zone, smashes and hammers. I'm like, let me not go that far. Yes. And you know what, Coach? I saw you not on the schedule, man. You got 3 great games on conference schedule-wise: Cal Poly, California, Mason, and Princeton. Tell me about the schedule, how it's going to prepare you for final league play, man.
Well, I mean, playing a good Big Sky team like Cal Poly, man, I mean, it's a great way to open the season. And that's really where all our emphasis is focused right now, on just trying to win that game and be competitive and go out and put our players in the best possible position. I think the schedule is set up for us to have a lot of success, just like we've had as a program in the past. And really just looking forward to that first opportunity, up in San Luis Obispo versus Cal Poly.
And Coach Moore, before you all start camp, like what's your plan for the next few weeks before camp starts to before everything gets crazy for you and your staff, man?
Mm-hmm. I mean, we've been here 10 weeks now, and there's still a lot of work to do. We came into the season without a spring ball, so just trying to find any avenue that we can exploit to get the information to the players is really what we're focused on right now. The recruiting component, the class was signed before I got in, and I'm really proud of the work that the former staff did, and bringing in some real quality student athletes to come in and fill some holes for us. But in terms of the current staff, man, they're here in the office right now, just hammering out game plan and hammering out cut ups and just trying to prepare for that first contest.
I hear that. Well, Coach Moore, it's been good having you on the show, man. Look forward to doing this with you again more down the road, man. I wish you all best of luck, Coach. It was really fun, man, to meet you today. I look forward to doing this again with you a lot, man, down the road as you be in this program and build it up, man.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you, man.
Have a good one.
All right. What's up, good people? Bet Online is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. Bet Online continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, B-L-E-A-V, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet Online, where the game starts. What's up, family? Gerald the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Check The King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to the Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.